Hi guys, Colleen here with Mystical Moon Tarot, and so I have finished all the readings. So I actually pulled a reading for the general and for myself actually too this morning or this afternoon. Um, and my readings have been not that upbeat lately, right? But this one, I asked what was coming for us for the month of March, right? Well, from now going into the month of March, right? Because I feel like we're going into the season of Pisces, and I feel like some of us, with the retrograde and everything, we're like already emotional, and a lot of us are going through some stuff, so we could use an uplifting message, right? Um, so, you know, I just asked what was coming for me soon, right? And the first two cards we got off the top for the energy of the reading, right, is these are from the Golden Riviera Lenormand. And we've got the swan, right? And the swan is all about love, right? About union. If you notice, there's two swans there, and there's a heart in between, right? And there's number 24 on this card. And 4 plus 2 is 6, which is, as we know, the number of love, right? And connection and all that. And with it, you got the child. And I feel like a lot of you either want children or already have children in your life. And let's say, for instance, you're a single mom and you're looking for somebody to come in and to love you and love your child as much as they love you, right? And so this is that kind of unconditional love. So I feel like that's something a lot of you have been longing for. And that's the energy I get off of this. And I feel like that's coming in for you guys, right? The swan's also about loyalty, because swans mate for life, okay? And I want to go ahead and read the swan out of the book. And this is geared towards a child. So whoever is coming in is going to love your child as much as they love you, right? It's going to be that kind of relationship. So let's go ahead and see. And of course, this is a general message, so if it doesn't resonate, then it's not your story. I've been having issues with posting stuff lately. That's why it hasn't been coming out. Videos have been done for days, but the posting, I think I need to get a new phone, actually. So we talk about the heart, right? And is there, hang on a second. There's light coming off of that. It looked like a face to me there for a second. I feel like the universe has some play in this. You know what I mean? I feel like they've got their hand in this, like almost like a chessboard, like the moving pieces around. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like. And even that, it could even be a birth of a child opens your heart chakra, is what I'm hearing. I think some of you have been through loss or complete joy, and it just pours open your heart chakra, right? And so that brings in that unconditional love for you. This is going to be someone who's faithful. The heart is always a card signifying beneficial emotions. To receive the combination of the heart and the clover, or the ring, promises love and luck. Well, we didn't get that, but the form of happiness and love is simply drawn in my shape. I am your feelings and emotions, and I am your passions and your devotions. Just make sure no bad cards are around me. And there really isn't. Like I said, the birth of a child or something to do with a child is going to play a big role in this. Like, I feel like a lot of you are not going to accept anyone unless they accept your child too. And some of you, your heart chakra opens because of a child, because of the birth of a child, right? So let's go ahead and get into this reading. In the first card, we get the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a card of successful completion, right? Winning at something, like the first one past the finish line. This is almost like, I feel like almost like people vying for your attention, and there's going to be a winner. So I feel like in the month going into end of February into the month of March, there's going to be at least 2 people fighting for your attention. This is the card of winning, right? Let's see. We also got the Six of Cups with it, and I feel like someone's coming in to give you some stuff, right? And to work hard at what it is, because we also have the Seven of Pentacles here, okay? The Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, right? Like, childhood, like, even, I'm almost feeling like for this one, it's like being in touch with your inner child. Someone who's gonna, someone's coming in that is gonna not only win you over, but you're gonna have that like childlike wonder with them, right? And you have the polar bear, and that talks about strength and endurance, right? That talks about toiling away, fighting through that battle, right? Coming out on the other side. And I just want to read the Seven of Pentacles out of this book. Not that book. This is the Golden Universal Tarot too that I'm using. Look at that gold. Shines like a diamond. Oh my, am I getting this? So the Seven of Pentacles, and you know what's funny is I've been getting sevens a lot, right? And sevens to me talk about luck and being in the right place at the right time. This guy looks like he is waiting on these. He's guarding his prize. He's built it. He's taken a lot of time and effort, and as you can see, his seeds of bearing fruit, right? Or pentacles, what have you. But I feel like he's been there a while, right? And he's been working at this, and he's far hard to get to where he is. And he's not about to let anyone steal his pentacles. So, I mean, that's kind of symbolic, right? Someone who's going to fight for your attention and protect you. Let's see. Business exchange, the results of one's work, right? Like I said, working hard, and the results. These are the results, right? You've worked hard at this, and things that come into fruition. And right after that, you've got the Ace of Wands, right? And that talks about a new passionate beginning. That could also be symbolic of the male part, right? This guy coming in might be well endowed, because you get the Magician with that, and the Magician talks about that being the Virgo card, and of course I'm a Virgo, and you know I did this reading kind of for myself, but everybody else too. But this is manifesting that relationship that you want, and like I feel like some of you have talked to the universe and told them exactly what it was that you want, right? Because after that you got the Hierophant and the wishing well, and this just talks about that being, this is that relationship that you wish for, right? The teacher now becomes a student, but I feel the package you get in might be a little bit different than you were expecting, but it's all the things you asked for, right? So I'm hearing don't be shallow, right? Like I'm hearing like feel it out before you turn it down. Like, just because he isn't 8 feet tall and a bodybuilder doesn't mean that this isn't the guy that has all the things that you need, right? Or girl, you know. So I'm feeling like they're asking us, you know, just to find out before we shut things down, right? Because we got the wishing well. And I feel like our wishes are coming true because after that we got the Four of Wands. I mean, you can't beat this reading, you guys. That talks about a happy home. That's the 1111 card, right? That's wishes. That's like getting the wishing. This wishing well, it's kind of like, what is it, the Nine of Cups and traditional tarot. Okay, so you get the Four of Wands, and that talks about there being stability, happy family life. You can see this card. It has. It looks like they're maybe having a picnic of some kind, but there's that big house, and this actually looks like it could be like an outdoor wedding, right? But this is your happy family life, but here we got the Death card that fell with the Six of Wands, and like I said, that remember we got this card twice. This is the card of achievement, right? So we let this go, right? We let the past go. We're not taking things that no longer serve us. We're letting them go, and because of that, we achieve success, right? Because right after that, we get the dog in the house, and that's just, the dog talks about loyalty, right? A completion of cycles. So this person coming in is loyal, but he couldn't come in. This person cannot come in until you release the past. Okay, does that make sense? Like, Death card is rebirth. It's renewal. It's starting again, and you have success here, right? You have to let go of something before something else good can come in, right? And the house is kind of like the Four of Wands, right? It's sturdy, it's stable, it's family, it's home, it's all of those things, right? And after that, we get the Wheel of Fortune, and that just tells me that things are turning for you. Things are turning around for you, right? Things are, if they've been going shitty, they're going in a whole new direction, and you're gonna get things that you never even dreamed you could get, right? Things you wouldn't expect. It's gonna be like a tower falling on your lap, but of good things, right? Because the tower can be good too. No, we do not have the tower. And then we have the Three of Pentacles, right? And that talks about collaboration, working together, teamwork, effort. And after that, we have the Six of Swords, and that talks about moving out of troubled waters, right? This could even be taking trips. So I feel like this Wheel of Fortune coming in, this person is going to be stable and loyal, and I almost feel like you're going on a trip somewhere, right? And you get the Knight of Pentacles, and with the flowers, okay? And the flowers are an invitation. The reason why I say trip somewhere is because flowers mean invitation. And Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving knight, but he's the knight that's here to stay. So I feel like he's coming in, and you see him holding out that pentacle like he's offering you something, right? I even feel like after some time, this could even be the card of moving in together, right? Because this here says to me, gifts of some kind, working together, right? So there we go. So there we have it. Like, gonna try to end this before 15 minutes because I want to put this on Instagram, and we all know you have to be under 15 minutes unless you go live over there. So with the flowers coming in, that is definitely invitation somewhere. So I feel like this person is probably going to take you on a trip somewhere. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, and I hope you do have a great night. Namaste.